Recommendations for the best drama starring Lee Min-ho. Make you curious if you talk about actors in Korean dramas. Draker, surely, Lee Min-ho, will never be missed. How not? She herself has starred in a number of popular dramas throughout her career. Moreover, he himself has started acting since 2002, and is increasingly known to the public through his role as Gun Junpyo in Boys Over Flowers in 2009. Since then, the actor has grown and appeared in several Korean dramas. Although Lee Min-ho himself is better known as the main character in romantic dramas, he has actually tried many other genres, such as action and historical dramas. #1. The King Eternal Monarch. As Emperor Lee Gon in The King, Eternal Monarch, Lee Min-ho starred opposite Kim Go-eun. The drama is set in two parallel worlds, Korea and the Republic of Korea. Lee Min-ho plays Emperor Lee Gong, the main character who finds himself in an alternate reality where he meets and falls in love with Jong Tae-yul. Most of Lee Min-ho's previous K-romantic dramas had fairly straightforward stories, but The King, Eternal Monarch stands out by including a touch of fantasy. This Korean drama is one of the most anticipated dramas in 2020 because it is Lee Min-ho's comeback series after he returned from military service. Nonetheless, the play has received mixed responses due to some historical inaccuracies. However, Lee Min-ho gave his best and came out on top in The King, Eternal Monarch. His romance with Kim Go-eun is amazing. So, it's no wonder that he won the Top Excellence Award, Actor in a Fantasy/Romantic Drama Miniseries at the 2020 SBS Drama Awards for his role. #2. Legend of the Blue Sea. As Hyo Jun-jae, star Lee Min-ho in Legend of the Blue Sea. Via SBS, Legend of the Blue Sea *, which received praise from critics, is one of Lee Min-ho's best Korean dramas. Set in two timelines, the Joseon era and the present, Legend of the Blue Sea revolves around Shin Chong, a mermaid who falls in love with Lee Min-ho's character, Hyo Jun-jae. Like many Korean dramas that use different timelines, the two main characters in this drama have past lives related to the present. On * Legend of the Blue Sea * shows a different side of Lee Min-ho because he is not a good person. On the contrary, his character in the Korean drama is a fraudster who uses his good looks to trick people into spending money. However, Lee Min-ho's charm still shines through in * Legend of the Blue Sea * and makes this Korean drama still interesting to follow. #3. Secret Campus. As Park Do-hyun released in 2006, Secret Campus * experienced a revival after Lee Min-ho achieved star status thanks to his role in Boys Over Flowers. This Korean drama follows 6 high school students who face pressure to achieve their dreams alongside the trials of adolescence. Secret Campus * was praised for focusing on issues facing teens without being overly dramatic or corny. Although his role was not as big as his subsequent projects after starring in the Korean drama, however, the Korean drama still plays an important role in his career because it is clear that even at the age of 19, Lee Min-ho has the skills needed to become one of South Korea's best actors. Lee Min-ho's character in Secret Campus faces many trials and tribulations, and he perfectly captures the emotional turmoil that Park Do-hyun experiences. Sales also read frowny face. Lee Min-ho reveals he will be filming New Year's Draker Aini, https://www.liputan6.com/showbiz/read/5999758/lee-min-ho-bokoaken-boru-tahuen-aini, #4. City Hunter. As Lee Yoon-sang. Lee Min-ho in 2011 City Hunter, Hon Cinema, adapted from Tsukasa Hojo's Japanese manga of the same name. City Hunter focuses on Lee Yoon-sang, an MIT graduate bent on taking revenge against those responsible for his father's death. While on her mission, Yoon-sang meets a bodyguard named Kim Non-oh, who plays her lover in the Korean drama. Yoon-sang plays a deadly city hunter, but he's also a multifaceted character struggling against his past. City Hunter plays an important role in showing that Lee Min-ho is capable of starring in other genres besides romance. This action-packed Korean drama is exciting from start to finish, and thanks in large part to Lee Min-ho, City Hunter was critically acclaimed and also won the Best Actor award for Lee Min-ho at the 4th Korea Drama Awards. Read also frowny face Lee Min-ho says goodbye after fan meeting in Indonesia, always healthy, I love Kellyanne. https://www.liputan6.com/showbiz/read/5999624/lee-min-ho-committee-usai-fan-meeting-d-usai-collioan #5. When the Stars Gossip as Gong Ryong. When the Stars Gossip, photo, TVN, the Korean space drama, When the Stars Gossip focuses on Gong Ryong, a gynecologist who goes to the space station as a tourist and falls in love with Eve Kim. Kim, the space station commander in command of its first mission. However, he does not believe Ryong or his reason for leaving Earth. However, after Ryong rescues one of the experimental mice, Eve begins to see him as more than just a person who has no idea what he is doing. When the Stars Gossip is Lee Min-ho's first Korean drama in 4 years. The Korean drama proved to be the perfect comeback for Lee Min-ho as he was perfectly suited to play Ryong in When the Stars Gossip. Ryong is a charming lead with a self-deprecating humor that makes him a charming character. Sales read also, Lee Min-ho finally meeting fans again in Indonesia after 12 years. Great Minus with a call sign. https://www.liputan.com/showbiz/read/Lee Min-ho Hianai fan meeting logi di Indonesia SCTE lo tohan sopaminos dengan pan gg lon sayang. #6. Boys Over Flowers as Gu Junpyo, star. 8 worst hairstyles in Korean dramas. Lee Min-ho's hairstyle in Boys Over Flowers is really weird. This hairstyle is the most bizarre hairstyle in the history of Korean drama. Photo, SuMPI.com, Boys Over Flowers is a Korean drama that catapulted Lee Min-ho to stardom. The series follows the story of 4 wealthy young men known as F4. Lee Min-ho plays Gu Junpyo, the leader of the group. When Jeom Jendi transfers to Shinhwa High School, she is ridiculed by the students there because she is not as rich as them. Junpyo eventually falls in love with Jendi and the two embark on a love story filled with challenges they must overcome. Boys Over Flowers is not only the Korean drama that made Lee Min-ho famous, but also shows that he is the perfect lead in romantic Korean dramas. Junpyo has a fitting charm and romantic side that makes the audience fall in love with Lee Min-ho. #7. The Heirs as Kim Tan *. The Heirs * revolves around a group of high school students who are about to inherit a huge empire. Lee Min-ho plays Kim Tan, heir to the Empire Group, while in the US, Kim Tan meets Cha Eun-sang, a poor girl who finds herself in trouble after her sister steals the only money she has. Kim Tan offers to help Eun-sang and Eun-sang stays with him. The two bond and fall in love with each other. Unfortunately, Kim Tan has become engaged to another woman who is also the heir to the kingdom. Lee Min-ho's role in The Heirs is a bit similar to his role in Boys Over Flowers, in that he falls in love with someone from a different economic class. However, there are still significant differences between the characters he plays in both shows. Kim Tan is sweet and kind from the start and is haunted by guilt over his feelings for Eun-sang. On the other hand, Junpyo has an evil nature that changes only because of Jeom Jendi. Infographic chronology of former Trade Minister Tom Lembong as a suspect in the sugar import case. Liputan6.com/obdialaw. Infographic chronology of former Trade Minister Tom Lembong as a suspect in the sugar import case. Liputan6.com/obdialaw